Hey, hello guys, how are you today? My name is Stephen Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. You're welcome to the Investors Workshop, right? And I call this the Millionaire Investors Workshop. So we're going to be looking at secrets that millionaire investors use to be able to make good money for themselves and build tangible income. And it promises to be another powerful 2-day series. And like I said earlier, the third day, we're going to be having a workshop on the third day for those in Dubai, and we're streaming it strictly for those in the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. Now, you need to know that the morning sessions are going to be free, which is, though in Dubai it's not morning. Or the first session is going to be free. So, which is what we're doing now. 4 a.m. Dubai time, 1 p.m. London Nigerian time, and 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Free. However, the later class, which is 6 p.m., which is 9 p.m. Dubai time, 6 p.m. London Nigerian time, and of course 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is going to strictly be for member of the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. People ask me, why is that so? Well, these are people who have either bought my books before, invested with me, and done things with me before. And it's not just fair, okay, to treat you guys the same. Thank you, you're welcome. It's just not fair. You don't treat the people who have invested with you the same way with those who have not. So that's just how this works. So at least you treat those who have invested with you. Yes, sir, you can put it there. Thank you, I appreciate it. So you treat those who have invested with you a lot more better. So as a result, the evening session will be strictly for those who are in the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. Let me know your name and your city as you're joining me. Your name and your city. Okay? Can you let me know your name and your city? Everybody, let's go. Your name and your city. I have you, Awogoke from Ibadan. How are you? Franklin Christian. How are you today too? Good to see you and thank you for joining. Who else is here? Tell me your name and your city. And please remember to share this video. So just keep hitting the share button. Share. You can share and share as you are joining. Share to all your Facebook group, all the WhatsApp group, all my LinkedIn groups. You want to share. I'm also going to be doing something for you guys. Everyone who is able to share this video 50 times, you will be getting a gift from me. Is maximizing your real estate investment. I'm going to be sending you the soft copy version of my book, Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. The book costs $47 on Amazon. You'll be getting the soft copy free of charge. But this is the process. Once you've shared it 50 times, be screenshotting each time you share and email the evidence of your sharing to info@Stephen Akintayo after the training, and I will reply you with the soft copy of my book, Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. Okay, so again, your name and where you're watching from, so you can share on all the Facebook group, share on all the WhatsApp groups that you belong to, copy the link, post it on all the WhatsApp group you belong to, LinkedIn groups. You can also create a Facebook party and invite all your friends. Lawrence is watching from Istanbul. Ifeoma from Tel Aviv. Okoye from Dubai. Okoye, how are you? Good to see you. Undubrisi from Akwa Ibom. Silas from Asaba. Olabisi from Houston, Texas. Good to see you. Franklin from Dubai. All of you are welcome and thank you for joining. Let me start real good. I have Kelvin Grace says from Uganda. Tell me, if I invest 1,000 dirham, how much can I get per month? Do I need to present myself in such business? Jacob from Abuja. Calvin, just listen. Grace, sit down and listen, right? This is not a Ponzi scheme of invest 1,000 dirham and get 500 dirham. So settle down and learn, right? Somebody said if you want to hide a thing from a black man, put it in a book. People are fall victim of all this Ponzi scheme, invest in this, put your money into this, and they lose all their money. And what they should have done instead of, doing all that is to settle down and learn first. Okay? Settle down and learn from Ugo from Lagos. Good to see you. So what you need to do is learn first. What is an investment? Okay? Let's start from there. You're all welcome and good to have you. What is an investment? Can somebody tell me? What do you think is an investment? Kunle from Abuja. All of you, Abuja, Lagos, Benin, Port Harcourt, send me a mail. I have training. By this Saturday, I will be in Abuja, Sheraton Hotel, for the e-commerce masterclass. Okay? So join me for the class. Don't miss it for anything. So join me, but you need to send an email to. It's paid, it's not free. So send a mail to learn how much it is cost. So this weekend, this coming weekend, for Saturday and Sunday. Saturday will be Abuja, Sunday will be Benin City, while the upper weekend will be Lagos and Port Harcourt. So if you're in any of those cities, just do me a mail, info@Akintayo to learn the detail. Can anybody tell me, what do you think is an investment? I realize that people make mistake, like we generalize, we kind of think investment and business are the same, and they are not. There are 4 ways to make money, okay? And I'm going to draw this diagram for you so that to just know if you, I call it in my own view. I learned this from, from a great man. Okay, so who can tell me what this diagram means? Okay, you can see the ESBI. Can you tell me what they mean? Solomon Bride from Abuja. Can you tell me what this means? ESBI. ESBI. What does it mean? Somebody tell me, what does E mean? What does S mean? What does B mean? What does I mean? Okay, as you're joining me, my name is Stephen Akintayo. Welcome to the Millionaire Investment Workshop. It's going to be a 2-day or 3-day training. Every morning session is, or first session start 4 p.m. Dubai time, 1 p.m. London, Nigerian time, and 8 a.m. US Eastern Standard Time. As you're joining, if you share this video 50 times, you will get a book from me for free. My book costs $47, Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. You're going to be getting it for free. All you need to do, once you've shared, each time you're sharing, screenshot your share and send an email to info@StephenAkintayo, and I'll reply you with the soft copy of my book, Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. Just a thank you gift for sharing this video 50 times. So share it to all your WhatsApp group, copy the link and post it on all the WhatsApp group you belong to, copy the link, post it on all the LinkedIn groups you belong to, copy the link and share, post it on all the Facebook groups you belong to. And I appreciate it as you do that. Okay, so Kunle says money set aside for a business venture in order to earn more money. Kunle, you're very wrong. That's not an investment. You see what I'm talking about? That you first need to even understand what the definition is. What is an investment? And that's where we miss it, right? We think that investment is money you set aside, okay, so that you can start a business. That's an investment. That is not an investment, okay? And we often miss it, and I've seen people run into trouble because of this. So let's look at the answer to the second question. Second question is that you should define this diagram. Employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. Thank you, Anderson. You got it very right. You got it very, very right. So let's break it down so that you get the picture. Now, investment, business here, or let me just explain one-on-one. Employee, of course, we all know you're an employee of a company. You get salary every month. Okay, that's employment. Self-employed, you own a business, but it's a one-man business. Basically, without you, the business is bonkers. So what I'm doing right now is called one-man business. I'm a speaker, I'm a motivational speaker, and I kind of run trainings. Without me, the training will not hold in many cases. So it's still a one-man business. Of course, you can run it to become a consulting firm where you have other consultants so that it's not just standing on you alone. You have a barbing salon. If you don't structure it, it's still a one-man business. So a whole lot of the businesses people call business are not business. They're one-man business. In Nigeria and Africa, what we have oftentimes is one-man business. I don't care how big the business is. Because when business is just you and your wife, or you alone, without you, the business cannot run. Then it's still a one-man business. And there's nothing wrong. You just have to face that reality. Then you have the business itself. B is for business. Now, what is the difference? Who can tell me the difference between the self-employed and the business? Anybody? What's the difference between a self-employed and a business? Can anybody tell me that? Okay. What's the difference between self-employed and business? And I want to welcome every one of you who are joining us. My name is Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm a serial entrepreneur. And today I'm sharing with you guys Millionaire Investment Workshop is what we're doing. It's a 3-day event starting every afternoon, 4 p.m. Dubai time, as well as, of course, 1 p.m. London and Nigerian time, and 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to encourage every one of you who are joining me to please share this video, share to all the groups you belong to, create what we call a Facebook party and invite all your friends. You can share this on all the LinkedIns you belong to. Good news, I'm giving you a gift. Yes, a book of mine going for $47 on Amazon called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. I'll be giving you as a gift if you're able to share the video 50 times, not 1, not 2, not 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50 times. On how do you do that? Copy the link, post it on all the WhatsApp group you belong to. Copy the link, post it on all the LinkedIn groups you belong to. Copy the link, post it on all the Facebook group you belong to, as well as create a Facebook party. $47 shouldn't be given just for free. Even though I'm not paying you, I'm just thanking you for going through that time and energy to share. And I appreciate you as you're sharing. So I ask a question. What's the difference between S and B? Okay, self-employment and business. What's the difference? What's the business difference? Okay, let me read some of the answers here. Olabisi says, business, you have people working for you to generate income. Self-employed person own a job, and a business owner own a system that can function and make profit without his presence. Come on, Anderson. You know what, Anderson, you got my gift. I'm giving you a gift because you've just been so responsive. Send me an email to info@stephenakintayo.com. You have my book, okay? Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. I'm giving you that for free. I mean, you just know this thing well. Okay, you got that free of charge. Just do me a mail. I'm impressed. I love your definition. So, a self-employed person, and I love Anderson's explanation, is more like an employment. You are still employed, just that you are the one that employed yourself. Okay, it's more like self-employment. It's still an employment, either way. Meanwhile, a business owner has a business, a functional system that is able to help, that is able to leverage on other people's time and other people's money for the purpose of making profit, right? A business has built a system that leverages on other people's time and other people's money to create cash flow, right? To create profit, to create income. So in the case of a self-employed, what happens there? One-man business, you alone. It doesn't mean you don't have staff. You have staff. You can have staff and still be a one-man business, because sometimes people miss it up because I have staff now, I'm not a one-man business. No, it's not just about having staff. It's about system that can run without you. So oftentimes when I hear Africans say, Mr. Stephen, why do you travel often? Okay, don't you own businesses? Why not sit on the business every day? And I said, it means because you don't even understand what's the definition of a business. A real business can work with or without the founder, the owner. A system has been put in place that works with or without the person. Meanwhile, a self-employed person, you have to sit there. Oftentimes, I meet Nigerians who will tell me, Mr. Stephen, I own a business, but I can't even go on 2 weeks vacation. And they're making good profit. And I tell them, I say, you don't have a business. You are still a self-employed, right? Once you do not have a system, you're still self-employed. That's just the truth. Now, there are some people who have a system, someone like Dangote. However, it still doesn't go on vacation. I mean, that's understandable. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But what we're saying is that a situation whereby the reason why you don't go on vacation is because things will crumble. You do not have a business. You're only self-employed. Now, who can tell me the difference between B and I? Okay, what's the difference between B and I? Now we have explained the difference between S and B. So who can tell me what's the difference between B and I? Anybody? The difference between B and I. Can anybody give us that explanation? I'm enjoying this. I'm excited to be here. My name is Stephen Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. And we're sharing basically on, this is a real investment workshop, right? Where I'm just giving you tips and wisdom on how to be a millionaire investor. How many of you want to be a millionaire investor? Can you type 1? Okay, can you type, I want to be a millionaire investor? If you want to be a millionaire investor, can you type, I want to be a millionaire investor? So for those of you just joining, what we're doing is to first get to know what investment really is, because people miss it up. People confuse investment and business. They think they are the same, and they are never the same. They are totally different. They are not even linked in any way. Okay, so let's first get that out of the way. After that, I'm going to be sharing with you certain secrets, about 5 secrets of millionaire investors. And if you can get it, trust me, you're on your way to building real wealth. And as you're joining me, please share this video across all your social media platforms. Just keep hitting the share button. Share. I want to share and share. I've said that those who share this video 50 times will get a gift from me. Yeah, I'm giving you a gift. You heard that. Beautiful. Prince wants to be a millionaire investor. BC Silas wants to be an investor, a millionaire investor. Olabisi wants to be an investor. Julius wants to be a millionaire investor. Kunle wants to be a millionaire investor. It's fantastic. Good to have all of you here. And thank you for joining. So who can tell me what's the difference between B and I? Anybody? We have shared the difference between S and B. So when in terms of this quadrant, this is what we can call a cash flow quadrant. What's the difference between B and I? Anybody? What's the difference between B and I? Okay, my usual guy, Anderson, says the difference between B and I is a business stands for, B stands for business owner who owns a system using other people's time and money. And I, okay, invest his money into an asset to create cash flow or capital gain. Come on, Anderson, you're a genius. Who else has another answer? Okay, what's the difference between B and I? Because now we're getting it better. So a business has a system, okay, that you are able to leverage on other people's time and other people's money, OPM and OPT, to generate income. Meanwhile, an investment is your own personal savings being put into another business to generate what we call passive income. Okay? Investing your savings in other people's business to generate residual or passive income. That is what an investment is. Okay? So when you become an investor, you are able to use your money. Of course, sometimes you can grow the investment to a point where you start using other people's money, where you now probably have an investment company. Okay, that is also okay. But basically, in essence, investment is using your money or other people's money in case of a company to put into other people's business, and those people give you residual income, like consistently you get something. How many of us now you understand this? If you understand this, can you type I understand this? Fumik says, Mr. Stephen, thank you for the other day. You are welcome, my sister. You're welcome. You're welcome. How many of you understand this now? If you understand, type I understand, so that I can then go into the 6 secrets of millionaire investors. Because sometimes I don't want to be talking over your head. I want to be sure you know the difference between a business and an investment. Oftentimes people come on my wall, Mr. Stephen, what can I invest in? Meanwhile, what they meant is that what business can I do? Okay? So the people get it really confusing. There are 2 different things. They are not connected in any way. A business and investment. A business and investment. Totally different. So now that we understand what an investment is, basically putting your savings into another business, okay, for the purpose of residual income. Another way to define investment simply means making your money work for you. Another way to define investment is what you do that does not take your time but yet bring money for you. Warren Buffett puts it this way. He said, if you are not able to make money while you sleep, you will have to work till you die. And it's very true. Very, very true. This is the reason why in this diagram, okay, no to this, you have to work on stopping this or saving while you are doing this. Let me use a pen. While you are doing this, begin to save so that you can put your savings into what? Into this. So yes, it's okay to have a job, but if this is the only source of income, you have to work till you die. Can somebody say God forbid? Okay, but it's not just about saying God forbid. Also, you have to now take action about it, right? Because if you keep doing this, and this is the only source of income you have, you will have to work till you die. And it's just the reality. So until maybe you save what part of what is coming in, maybe 30% of what you are making from here, and you put it into here. That is the smartest decision you want to make. That is what smart people do. Save what you are getting from here, put it here. Okay, if you are here, find a way to get people to help you and put structure so that you can move here. Okay, so that you can move here. And at some point, when you have built this very well, you should also resign and come here. Okay, so very important. These are powerful secrets that you need to understand. So what happens is that 95% of people in the world, they are under E, under S, okay? And guess who control 95% of the money in the world? Who are those who control 95% of the money in the world? Do you want to know them? Those who are under number 3, number 4. So number 1 and number 2. Okay, number 1 and number 2, the largest population of the world, that's what they do. Okay, but they end up struggling and working till they die. Who are those who are rich? Number 3 and number 4. So if you like, pray and fast from now till tomorrow. If you continue number 1 and number 2, you will have to work till you die. If you continue number 1 and number 2, you will have to suffer, and it's just the reality. Let them pour the whole jar of anointing oil on you. If you continue, that's why we say wealth is a personal decision. A lot of people are deceiving you. All these people are telling you that it's your government that is the reason why you are poor. Is the economy, is the people from your village, the witchcraft, they are the one doing you. Of course, if you are in number 3 and number 4 and things are tough, then maybe you can seek for help and you have a mentor. Okay, and things still don't work, then even the mentor will be the one to tell you that maybe this is spiritual. But when you are number 1, number 2, and you're struggling financially, and you keep shouting that people are the one doing you, and keep blaming everybody else except yourself. And I used to do that too. many years ago, I blame everybody. Blame the network, blame the tariff. In fact, when I was a student, blame my lecturers, blame my parents, blame everybody. Everybody was the reason why my life was not beautiful. The only problem was my name was not in the list, on the list. Okay, I never took responsibility that, maybe there are some things me too I'm not doing that is keeping me in this, state. There must be something I'm not doing that is keeping me in this state. I mean, and until you take responsibility to tell yourself, I have to also hold myself accountable. If I remain as an employee and as a self-employed, okay, I will have to work till I die. Because anytime I do not get salary, I will have to suffer. But if I come here, a business owner and an investor, what happens is that even when I am not working, when I'm old, when I'm challenged for whatever reason I can't go to work, I will still be making money. The businesses will keep bringing in income for me. That is how wealth is created, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you build wealth. That's how you become very, very, very rich. Okay? You move from 1 and 2 and you move to what? 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. How many of you are enjoying this? If you're enjoying this, can you type, I'm enjoying this? Come on, talk to me, guys. I'm fired up this morning, though. My name is Stephen Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm sharing today basically what I call the Millionaire Workshop. And it's going to be for the next 3 days. And we are empowering. The goal is to raise millionaires who are investors, who understand what investment and are investing resources into becoming an investor. And we're having a wonderful time. And I want to encourage you to share this video 50 times. The good news is that I've decided to reward everyone who shared this video 50 times. Okay, with my book called the Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. So all you need to do, share this video on all Facebook groups, all WhatsApp group, all LinkedIn groups. Kindly do that. All Facebook group, all WhatsApp group, all LinkedIn groups. As long as you're able to share 50 times, make sure you screenshot it and you send me a mail, evidence that you screenshot up to 50 times. I will then reply with my book called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. That book goes for $47 on Amazon, but you're going to be getting it for free. So how many of you are ready to learn the 6 secrets of millionaire investors? If you're ready to discover the 6 secrets of millionaire investors, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on, talk to me, guys. If you are ready to discover the 6 secrets of millionaire investor. By the way, those of you in Dubai, you have the opportunity, if you're a member of the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club, to be part of the 3rd day. The 3rd day is going to be a physical class that will be streamed to members of the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. If you are not a member of the investment club and you would like to join, you can make an inquiry on how to be a member, okay, of the investment club. Usually is the minimum you must have either ordered my video courses or you have invested in property or something with our company. That's what qualifies you. But if you want to get more details about that, you can send me an email, info@stephenakintayo.com. So number 1 secret of millionaire investors, number 1 secret is that millionaire investors see cash as the enemy. They see cash as the enemy, asset as friends. Let me say that again. Do a mail, Franklin. I've said that. Just send a mail if you want to be that. Everybody keeps saying, I want to be, I want to be, I want to be. I hope you know that it's not free to be a member of my investment club. That's why it's called investment club. It's a group of my own people who are investors. Okay? But let's go into the training. Number 1 secret of millionaire investors is that cash is the enemy, asset is the friend. Cash is your enemy, asset is your friend. Okay? Cash is the enemy, asset is your friend. Cash is the enemy, asset is your friend. One of the major things you will discover about poor people is they love cash. Yes, I want the money. Let me hold it. Let me be seen like this. Let me be seeing it in my account. Let the thing just be in my account like that. I can see my money. Leave it there. Leave it. I want to see my money. And they don't know that is a poverty mentality. All the wealthy people in the world who are millionaire investors, they always push. What do? They push in everything, okay, into, by the way, the Millionaire Investment Club has a WhatsApp group, has a Facebook group, has a webinar link. There are several things attached to it. There are also certain bonuses that are attached to it. Some people just go and join the Facebook group and they think they're a member. You are not a member, right? Trust me. The only way you know you're a member is that you belong to the WhatsApp group. Because a lot of people will just go and join the Facebook and say, I'm a member. You're not a member. So get it. But back to my training. Real investors, invest in assets. They don't put in cash. So what happens? How will you know you are a millionaire investor? Most of your cash is into asset. Let me give you another analogy for you to understand what it means to be a millionaire investor. Whenever you are happy when you have cash, right? You are not yet a millionaire investor, even if you have millions in your account. It is when you are angry when you see cash, because you understand that cash is a servant. Money is a servant. The job of money is to go on an errand. The job of money is to be sent out. How do you send money out? You use it to buy asset, and that asset begin to produce children for you. That's how you know. Somebody once said, and I believe it's true, if you go to the poorest neighborhood, I'm currently here in Dubai. If you go to the poorest neighborhood here in Dubai, true story, poorest neighborhood here in Dubai, and you search everywhere, okay, for money, or you ask everybody there to bring out their money, you will literally need to use trailer load. You see trailer load of money. I kid you not. But come to the richest environment. Okay, right now I'm in Marina. I think it should be Marina. I don't know. This is Jumeirah Beach. Okay, some of you can see the beach, right? So go to this, beach. Most of what is here is big hotels and very expensive villas and all of that, but usually it's big hotels. Now, if you go to all these, wealthy places where rich people live in this kind of neighborhood, what will happen to you is that you may even struggle to get a single big bag of money, of cash, because many of the people you will see, what will happen is that, first of all, they don't deal with cash. Most of their money is either in credit cards, and all of that. So they don't even deal much in cash. But a lot of poor people, will like to keep cash because it just gives them a sense of security, a sense of safety, which is very wrong, which is also why they remain poor. So a millionaire investor do not like cash because they know that each time you see cash, that is a seed. Your cash is a seed that you're supposed to sow. How do you sow it? You buy asset. That's how you sow it. You buy asset. You sow your cash. You sow your cash. Your cash is a seed. You sow that cash as a seed to buy asset. So I remember about 3 billionaires in dollars, from Mike Cuban to Damien John to one other person, I can't remember his name. They have been asked, can you bring out your wallet? They brought out their wallet. What is there? True story. These are billionaires in dollars, not naira. They checked their wallet. One of them only had $100 bill. The rest are credit card and ID card. In fact, there was another one they checked. Even 0 naira was not, even $1 was not in his wallet. Just ATM card and ID cards, right? But you go and call a random poor person, check his pocket. There's money. So first thing you want to do, and for those of you who are now wanting to change your lifestyle, okay, is that you want to know that to be a millionaire investor, you must send your money on errands. You don't keep your cash. It's wrong to do so, right? It's not how you build wealth. You must send your money on errand. Your money has to work for you. That is how wealth is generated. Money work for you. Can anybody type that? Can somebody type that? My money must work for me. Anybody who is ready to type that? From today, my money will work for me. Okay, so let me say this. You are not created to work for money. Money was supposed to work for you. For those of you just joining us, my name is Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm doing this live from Dubai. This is called the Millionaire Workshop. And we're sharing Millionaire Investors Workshop. And we're sharing how to become a millionaire investor. The principles, the secrets, and the strategy for that to happen. And I would like you, as you're joining me, to share this video 50 times. Share it into all your Facebook and WhatsApp group. Good news, if you share it 50 times, I'm going to be giving you a gift. This gift is worth $47. It's my book called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. You're going to be getting that for free. Yes, you heard me. Why am I doing that? Just to thank you. I'm not paying you, but I'm just thanking you for sharing this video 50 times. So share into all the Facebook groups you belong to, all the WhatsApp group you belong to. Create a Facebook party for this particular video. And I will sincerely be grateful as you do that. And I think it's just a good thing to do. Even if I wasn't giving you my book, I think it's still something you should do. Because we need to spread the right information across the world so that people can have the right information. So let me give you an example of what I'm saying here. I want you guys to read this write-up. This was by one of my investors, I think 2 years ago or so. I can't even remember what year. So I don't know whether you can see it. She said, yes, I had 5 million in the account. She's based in Europe. And this 5 million had been in the bank for 7 years. And this is why people are poor. For 7 years, she had 5 million naira. She's a Nigerian. And the money has been sitting in a European bank account, doing nothing. She said, until I met Mr. Steven, who was able to show me how to invest my money. Okay, and under 1 year, she was able to earn 1 million naira on a 5 million investment. Now, the question is that I want to say to you, how much will this woman will have earned in the last 7 years if she did not do what she did? If she had met someone like me and had invested that 5 million, okay, what will have happened is that the 5 million will have been worth 7 million. By now, probably she will have had an average of 10 million. Let's even say there are some challenges in the investment or whatever issue. At least she probably will, at 5 million will have turned to 10 million. Okay, in 7 years. But guess what? The money was depreciating. So the money in your bank is not appreciating. It's depreciating because there's something called inflation. So in other words, the power of 5 million today, okay, in the next 1 year will not be the same. It's going to be lesser. It can buy less stuff. So what 1 million can buy today, it cannot buy in the next 1 year. How many of you I understand this? If you understand this, can you type I understand this very well? Okay, so you do not, millionaire investors do not leave cash. Rather, they invest cash. That's why when you see a lot of these billionaires, if I laugh when people say, you have money now, your account is full of money. I just laugh. The culture of being a millionaire investor is that you don't keep cash. Is that you send cash on errand. So is now you live off the children of your investment. You live off the child of the child of the child of your investment. A lot of you are enjoying this. If you're enjoying this, can you type, I'm enjoying this? Come on, talk to me. I'm enjoying this. Are you ready for number 2? Secret of millionaire investors. If you are ready for number 2, type, I'm ready for number 2. I'm ready for number 2. For those of you just joining us, my name is Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm a serial entrepreneur. Started my business with $10, grew to a multi-million-dollar corporation today. And so I'm sharing with you how to become a millionaire investor. And I will appreciate it if you can share this video across all your social media platforms. You belong to many groups on Facebook. Share on all the groups you belong to. Copy the link and put on all the WhatsApp group you belong to. Same thing you want to do to all the LinkedIn groups that you belong to. And I will really appreciate this if you can keep sharing and sharing. And I'm giving you a gift of one of my book on real estate if you share 50 times. Only those who share 50 times get that book for free. It's $47 on Amazon, but you're going to be getting it. You can also create a Facebook party where you invite all your friends to join this. Okay, so everybody is ready for number 2 secrets of millionaire investor. Number 2, evaluate the risk level of the investment you're about going into. Number 2, evaluate the risk level of the investment you're about going into. Okay? Evaluate the risk level of the investment you're about going to. So if you want to be a millionaire investor, you have to evaluate every investment as a risk. There is a risk behind every investment. Does that mean you shouldn't do the investment? No, you should. It just means you need to know, shine your eye, know at least what you stand a chance of facing, what the challenges are likely to be. But you should do proper evaluation of the risk level of your investment. So people invest blindly without proper analysis and evaluation. Kingsley Obona says you're a living legend. God bless you more. Thank you, Kingsley. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All of you who are joining us, you're welcome and thank you. So don't just blindly go into investment. So you see people, I heard when people did MMM, and I heard there are some other version of MMM still going on in across that most Africans are still putting their money into. And it's the definition of foolishness. The reason is because they are not evaluating the risk level. You know, they tell you there's one investment, you invest an amount, they are going to be giving you 30% return, 50% return. You're not asking yourself the question, what do they trade in? They say, no, they are trading in precious metal. Where is their office? Where is the evidence of the metal they are trading? Do you see now? Can I see a video evidence that they are truly trading metal? You know, you don't do all those evaluations. People just go put in their money. When they lose everything, they say, don't mind them, you know, have been scammed. And it's funny that people are not even blaming the investment itself. They are blaming their friends, their brothers who introduced them into it, instead of taking responsibility that I should have asked myself, what is MMM? Who started it? Go on Google. Google what MMM is about. What is, you know, what has happened to those who have invested before. You know, when MMM wasn't new, started in the 80s, and it has been a major Ponzi scam that even the founder was arrested and locked up, right, because of what the Ponzi scheme and all of that. And people do not face all this reality. They don't even Google these things. You just put in your money and you say there's one investment just because of the greed of the returns on investment. So millionaire investors do the analysis. It doesn't mean they don't even invest. So let me share with you 3 types of risk, 3 risk level in an investment. If you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on, talk to me, guys. 3 risk level. Are you ready to understand the 3 risk level that is available to every investment is classified under these 3 levels. Every investment is classified under these 3 levels. Nothing else. Okay? Level number 1. The investment is either a high risk investment. What did I call it? Can you all type it here? High risk investment. Everybody type it. High risk investment. Or the investment is a mid-risk investment. Can you type mid-risk investment? So it's either it's high-risk investment or mid-risk investment. Everybody type it. Or the investment is low-risk investment. That is the 3rd level. Low-risk investment. I type it low-risk investment. So every investment is classified under these 3 levels. High-risk, mid-risk, and low-risk. There is nothing else outside that. Nothing else outside that. So when you are hearing about an investment, the first question is, what category is this investment? You heard the lady who commented immediately I started this video. She said, I have 1,000 dirhams. If I invest it, how much returns will you give me? Remember, she's not even asking what is the risk level of this investment. What is the investment about? And that's why people get swindled. That's how people lose their money. If you know the billions of dollars, particularly from Africans, that has lost into wrong investment on an annual basis, it is heartbreaking. And the reason is because people don't even know risk levels in investment. They don't evaluate the risk level. For those of you just joining us, my name is Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm sharing, this is a 3-day, millionaire investment workshop with me, where you get to learn how to become a millionaire investor. Bola Balota from Delta, good to see you. Thank you for joining. So you get to learn principle of investment and how to be a millionaire investor in the proper and legal way. As you're joining me, I would like you to do me a favor, share this video on all the Facebook group you belong to. Yes, I'm going to be sending you a thank you gift if you share this video 50 times to your email. It's going to be my book called the Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. That book is $47 on Amazon, but you'll be getting it for free because you share this video 50 times. So how do you do that? Copy the link of this video, post it on all the WhatsApp group that you belong to, post it on all the LinkedIn groups you belong to, and post it on all the Facebook group you belong to. You can also create a Facebook party. Facebook has something called Facebook Party. Once you click on party, you'll be able to invite all your friends to watch this. So once you've done that, send me the evidence of the fact that you've done that to info@stephenakintayo.com, and I will reply with my gift. It's a book from one of my best-selling book that I'm going to be giving you. Now, I'm not paying you for sharing, okay, because it's just a good thing to do. If I'm teaching you, you should also willingly share, right, to educate other people. I'm just appreciating you for going through the extra mile of sharing the video 50 times, okay? I'm only giving the gift to those who share at least 50 times. So welcome once again. So we have shared number 1, secret of millionaire investors, and we're on number 2. And we say that investments are into under 3 when you are evaluating. So you want to evaluate, is this investment a high-risk investment? Is it a mid-risk investment or a low-risk investment? Now, who can tell me, I want this to be interactive, who can tell me how to know if an investment is high-risk? Oh yeah, I need an answer here. Let me even say again whether we're following. How do you know? I've told you now, all investments are categorized into 3. High-risk, mid-risk, and low-risk. How do you know if an investment is high-risk? How do you know? I need an answer. Because we often don't ask these questions, and that's also one of the reasons why we fall prey. That's why we lose all the money. That's why at the end of the day, and like I told you earlier, it's unfortunate that when we lose money to wrong investment, we blame everybody else except ourselves. We don't ask ourselves the sincere question, did I even go for a training on what investment is about? Types of investment, risk level of investment. Did I do all that? Or I just decide to just invest without even understanding what the investment is all about? Okay? And I think this is very critical. So can you share with me, guys, what type of investment can you call a high-risk investment? Do anybody has an answer? Come on, guy. Come on, talk to me. You don't know, you may just win a gift if you're able to answer it. What type of investment can we call a high-risk investment? Okay? Sunday Aduga says the frequency of the returns determine a high-risk investment. Damian says the high-risk investment when the return looks too good to be true. God bless you. I love that. Damian, very true. When the returns on the investment is way too high, okay, it is a high-risk investment, and another word for it, in some cases, it may even be a Ponzi scheme. What is a Ponzi scheme? Is a process of paying Peter, robbing Peter to pay Paul, where, the later comers, their money is used to pay the earlier ones. Okay, in other words, I put in an MMM and a lot of these schemes out. That's what they are, right? So they tell you, bring in so amount. You put it in. What then happens at the end of the day, they tell you they're going to give you 50% return. The truth is that there's no business going on. There's no company anywhere. what they are doing is to pick the money of the new people who just joined that investment and use it to pay you. And so when you don't know this, you fall a victim and you lose everything. So once the returns on investment is 25%, 30%, 50%, it is a high risk investment. Should you do it or not? Can somebody give me an answer? Should you go invest in a high risk investment or not? I need an answer. Do you think that people should go into a high risk investment or not? What do you think? I need an answer from you guys. Should an individual go into a high risk investment or not? Yes or no? I'm waiting for the answer. All of you watching me, thank you for joining and you're welcome. This is the Millionaire Workshop, investment workshop with Stephen Akintayo. It's a 3-day program where we're going to be looking at different aspects of investment, how to invest legally and make good returns without losing your money. And as you're joining me, I would like you to do me a favor. I'd like you to share this video to all your Facebook group, all your WhatsApp group, all your LinkedIn group. And if you do that, I have a gift for you. I'm giving you my book called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. It goes for $47 on Amazon. But I will be giving you that book for free as a gift. I'm not paying you, just a thank you gift for at least sharing this video 50 times. So copy the link of this video, post it into all the WhatsApp group that you belong to, post it into all the Facebook group that you belong to, all the LinkedIn group, and more importantly, create what we call a Facebook party, while you can invite all your friends. As you do that, screenshot it, send it to me as an email, info@stephenakintayo.com. and I will reply you with a gift of my book called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. It's just a thank you gift to say thank you for sharing my video with the world and with your friends and loved ones. So go right now, share this video link on all the Facebook group you belong to, all the WhatsApp group, all the LinkedIn group. Let's get everybody in here. So let me read some of your comments. Is it possible to go into, but it depends on the risk level? No, we say high risk investment. You now know what a high risk investment is. Should you go into it, yes or no? High risk is high risk. There's nothing like depend on what it is. Ponwa says, yes, I will go for a high risk job. What do you mean by high risk job? We say high risk investment. Which one is high risk job? But some people say no, some people say yes. Now, this is my advice, and it's just my advice. I'm not a certified consultant here or anything, but this is my own advice as an investor who has made good money, is that I wouldn't necessarily say you shouldn't do a high-risk investment. What I will tell you to do is that you should only put 1/3 of your investment into it, and know that the risk involved, know that it's a gamble. If you win, it's fine. If you lose, it's fine. For example, cryptocurrency is a high-risk investment. Let me say that again. Cryptocurrency is a high-risk investment. Okay? Take my word for it. It's a high-risk investment. Let me repeat myself. Cryptocurrency is a high-risk investment. Have I done cryptocurrency investment before? Yes. Okay? How did I do it? Did I lose money? No. How did I do it? If I have a video course on how people can invest in cryptocurrency. So how did I do it that I didn't lose money? Number one, I didn't put all my money. I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. If I just put a little fraction. Okay? Now, and I did it in such a way that every return I got, I pull it out. If I make money from a cryptocurrency investment, I pull out the returns. Forex is a high-risk investment. Don't let anybody deceive you. High-risk investment. Do I do it? Yes. In fact, today we're going to be training those in the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. We're going to be teaching you on how to invest in Forex. And cryptocurrency is part of what you're going to be learning from a couple of people, guest speakers that are going to be coming. Okay, but it's only for members of the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. At least I'm doing this one for free. but this second session is strictly for members of the investment club. Why? They are people who have paid money either to invest in my company or buy my video courses or mentorship, and it's not fair that I'm giving them the same kind of value I'm giving you. You are watching this for free. It's costing you nothing except for your data, but they have invested real money. So I have to also treat them a lot special. But the point is this is where I'm going with that conversation. You have to know that, number one, when you're doing high risk investment, don't put all your money. Just put a little portion. And when you make profit from a high risk investment, make sure that you take back, okay, your profit, okay? So that, because the greed here is that you feel it will continue to appreciate. You will never lose. I have a student here in Dubai. Let me see if I can look for his video, where I was able to get my video course on cryptocurrency. And this young man, in 7 months, this was 2017, was able to turn $1,000, okay, to $150,000 in cryptocurrency investment, right? But guess what? He eventually had to lose $60,000 of that money. Why? Because, of course, he didn't join coaching, and he felt that the money will continue to increase. So by December, instead of him to pull out, okay, he just kept at it. Let me give you one powerful principle. And never forget it, and I think you should write this down. Millionaire investors invest when everybody is skeptical, and they pull out when everybody is comfortable. Let me say that again. Millionaire investment put in their money into an investment when everybody is still skeptical, when people are still, the general public, they are earlier adapters. When the general public is still saying, we're not sure, we don't even like it, we're not sure this will work, that's when they put in their money. Okay? And when do they pull out? When everybody begins to say it works. Let me give you an example. Warren Buffett invested in IBM when IBM stock was down. And people were wondering, why would Warren Buffett invest in a company, IBM? The stock is down. It doesn't even make any sense for Warren Buffett to put in huge money into that. Guess what? Last year, Warren Buffett pulled out a major stake of his investment from IBM. When did he pull out? When everybody started buying IBM. IBM stock was just going like this. That's when Warren Buffett pulled out. So you need to know, and this is very important because he made that mistake. Of course, through what he learned from me, he was able to grow $1,000 to $150,000. But without joining the coaching, because through my coaching, I even tell you when to pull out when you do certain investment. Because he didn't join my coaching, he didn't know when to pull out. He just felt the thing would keep going high. Okay, by January of 2018, the thing has crashed. And he just had to rush to pull out $40,000. So you need to understand how investment works, okay? And that this is how this thing works. You do not, okay, put in all your eggs in one basket. Number one rule. Number two rule, when you are now making profit, you must make sure that that's even the time you pull out. Does this make sense at all? If it's making sense, can you type, this is making sense? This is making sense. Come on, talk to me. If this is making sense, can you type, this makes sense, this is making sense, I'm learning. I want your response, guys. If you're getting value from this, can you type, this makes sense, I'm learning, I'm getting value. Talk to me. Okay? Talk to me, guys. If you are getting value, okay, type, I'm getting value, I'm learning, this is making sense, I'm learning, I'm getting value from this. So to prevent losing, so who can tell me a range that you can call a mid-risk investment? What range of return can you call a mid-risk investment? What range of returns can you call a mid-risk investment? What range of return can you refer to as a mid-risk investment? Can somebody give me an answer? At what range of return do you call a mid-risk investment? Okay, by the way, for those of you just joining us, my name is Stephen Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought-after investment coach. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm sharing on the Millionaire Investors Workshop how to invest rightly and not lose your money, what to do to invest properly, and what are investment strategies to take advantage of so that you can become a millionaire investor. And this is a 3-day workshop where you're going to be learning a whole lot about investment and how it works. And I would like every one of you who are watching this to share this video on all your WhatsApp group, on all your Facebook group, all your LinkedIn groups. You want to share this video, okay? All your Facebook group, all your WhatsApp group, all your LinkedIn group. Invite as many people as possible. And I've said that everyone who shared this video 50 times, you'll be getting a gift from me. It is my book called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. It's on Amazon for $47. And you're going to be getting it for free if you share this video 50 times. How do you do that? Copy the link, post it on all the Facebook group you belong to, screenshot it, post it on all the WhatsApp group you belong to, screenshot it, post it on all your LinkedIn group and screenshot it, and send me a mail to info@StephenAkintayo. I'll reply you with my book as a gift. I'm not paying you for sharing. I'm just thanking you for, taking that high road to do that. So let me see what people are saying. So here is I'm going to play you a video now of my student.
And this my student bought my
Okay, just watch this video shortly.
And last year alone, he invested $1,000 into cryptocurrency. And guess how much he made last year alone? $150,000. Now, he's one of those students who refused to do further coaching. So I keep telling people that knowledge is not a destination, it's a journey. Let's hear from him. Tell us your name and tell us what you do.
Hello.
And your story. Yeah.
My name is Aaron Obola. I live here in Dubai. Yeah, Mr.
What do you do here in Dubai?
Okay, I have this marine equipment. I have a company, marine equipment.
Okay, you are into sales of marine equipment.
Yeah, into
Dubai.
this Yamaha speedboat machine engine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here in Dubai. I'll be here for like 12 years.
12 years in Dubai.
Yes.
Wow. You are the boss. Okay, so how did you get to meet Stephen Akintayo?
Yeah, I can remember 2 years ago you came to our church.
Okay.
And you said that you have like 20 way to make money.
Yeah.
Which the one I took inside was a cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought your CD. I went to I studied it, and what happened after studying the CD, I went into cryptocurrency with $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, after I think December.
Yeah.
That $1,000 I was able to get $150,000
wow.
which is like 550,000 dirhams.
Yeah. Wow.
That December I was supposed to pull out the money, but I did not. But I was thinking the crypto will still be going up.
My greedy brother.
I was thinking it's still going to be going up, but when it got to like January, February, the thing went down. I said for me to just like lose all the money, I quickly pull out $40,000.
Wow.
Yeah, out of it, which I lost like $80,000 to $90,000. I didn't really lost it, but
because at least dropped. It's just $1,000 you put in.
And it dropped. Although I still have so many coin, which is the crypto coin. That in my wallet still, which I'm still praying and it's still going up by the grace of God. That's how my story,
your story changed.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna stop the video there. It's on my it's on my Facebook wall. For some of you may want to watch that. How many of you enjoyed that video, that testimony video from the young man Eros, who is also based here in Dubai? How many of you enjoyed that? At least from he bought my video anyway to learn that, but he still made $40,000 cash from this. So when it comes to high risk investment, it's not necessary that you shouldn't do it. Is that if you're going to do it, make sure that you follow the rules that I told you. Number one, don't put all your money. Number two, make sure that when you make profit from it, pull it out. Don't do what he did. He should have pulled out some of those profit when he was making it. Those were the mistake. Number three, make sure you get a coach who knows a lot more about investment, so that the person can always give you advice when to put in, when to go out, when to check out. All those things matter. So I asked you guys a question earlier. I said, What then is a mid-risk investment? Somebody say, what gives you 40% annual returns? I mean, are you kidding me? I already told you earlier that any investment that gives you more than 25% annual returns is a high-risk investment. And you're still telling me 40% as mid-risk? Are you kidding me? Once it gives you more than 25%, it's a high risk. Just know it. It's a gamble. It may work, it may not work. Just know that. It's self-denial to feel that it will always work. It can't go down, sir. Don't worry, it can't go down. It's self-denial. It can work, it may not work. So don't put all your money. So a mid-risk investment, thank you, Jerry. Kingsley says 15% to 20%. Yes, a 15% to 20%, you can call it a mid-risk investment, but that's only in African countries and certain countries. In the US, for example, a high-risk investment is 12%, 11%. Yes, I'm talking of normal legal investment stuff. It's already in US. So the more developed the economy is, these numbers range. But in Africa, you can still get, 12% down to 15% to 20%, which is still mid-risk. Okay? And meanwhile, who can tell us what a low-risk investment is? What is the return range for a low-risk investment? By the way, those of you just joining us, my name is Stephen Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought-after investment coach. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm live here in Dubai training you guys for the next 3 days on what I call the Millionaire Investors Workshop. What is investment? How do you invest? What do you invest in? How do you preserve your money? How do you invest rightly? And all that is what we've been looking into. And we've been having a great time. If you have been having a great time, can you type "I've been having a great time"? Come and talk to me. And those of you just joining us, please do me a favor. I have a gift for you for this particular favor. I will be giving you my book that is worth $47 US called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment for free. All you need to do is to share this video 50 times. Yeah. How do you do that? Copy the link, post it on all the WhatsApp groups you belong to, post it on all the LinkedIn groups you belong to, post it on all the Facebook groups you belong to. Just copy the link right now and do that. You can also create a Facebook party and invite all your friends using Facebook party. And once you do that, make sure you screenshot it and send it to me as an email to info@stephenakintayo.com. Now, I'm not paying you, but just as a thank you gift, I will give you my book called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment for free, which is worth $47 just because you did that, just as a thank you gift. So please keep sharing, and hit the share button. Even if I'm not giving you anything, I think it is still worth it to share, because after all, I'm sharing this valuable information with you guys for free. This information, I wouldn't have charged less than $5,000. Before now, I used to charge $5,000 to teach you what I'm teaching you now for free. Okay, so I think it's just fair from you to just say, I appreciate what you're doing and share the video. Okay. So I asked earlier, what percentage of returns is a low risk investment? Kingsley says 5% to 15%. Zita says 3% to 5%. Okay. I think anything from 1 to 10%, okay, is a low risk investment. Sometimes, again, like I told you earlier, the country matters. 11%, 12% in the US, in the UK is already a high risk investment. So you look at what country annually, these are returns on a yearly basis. So it depends on the country you are in that determines all these factors. Remember that an investment is something you are not putting your time. You can make 100% every month in a business. But when it's an investment, remember you don't have a grip. It's not, your own is just to put in the money and the money work for you. So returns needs to be managed well so that you don't lose your money. So anything from 1 to 10%, particularly in Africa and in developed economy, can still be considered low risk. Also, other factors to look at determining the risk level of an investment is also the asset base of the company that you are investing in. what is their, asset base? It's a critical thing to look at it. What's their profit, their liabilities, their debt versus their asset. For example, if you have asset worth, I'm just giving an example, $5 million, and your debts, right, is just, let's say, 500,000 US dollars. Obviously, that is reasonable. But you don't want to make a mistake, right, of a company whose debt profile, okay, is as high as heavens. And then you want to go and be putting your money in there. That may not be a wise decision. So those are also factors you look at. Also, there are certain specific type of investment that the risk level is low. Land in property investment has a lower risk level, because when you buy a land, somebody says they don't produce them anymore, right? The landed property is, a commodity that they don't produce anymore. So the earlier you get yours, the better. And it's true. They don't make them anymore. They don't make land anymore. So no matter what happens, at some point a land will go higher. I was chatting with somebody who lives in Maiduguri recently. I was born in Maiduguri. There was a Boko Haram attack. And of course, property went way down. And I was asking him, he said everything has started coming back up now because the attack has stopped in Maiduguri. It's only in the villages that they are having attacks in Nigeria, northern part of Nigeria. So the property that went down has gone up again. And that's the beauty of land investment. House is also an investment that has low risk attached to it. Gold also has low risk attached to it. But that's if you have the real gold cash at hand. Not necessarily that some companies say they are buying gold and they are selling gold and you've never seen the gold. Not a picture, not a video. Where's the evidence that they are really selling gold? You can lose all your resources. And you don't want to be foolish to lose all your money. How many of you are enjoying this? If you're enjoying this, can you type, I am enjoying this? Come on, talk to me. If you're enjoying this, can you type, I am enjoying this? So good news is that we have an investment opportunity that you can learn from. Is actually a real estate investment. And what you want to do, if to learn more about that particular investment, you can send an email of your full name, your phone number, the city you live in, and the kind of returns you are looking at to info@stephenakintayo.com. What I will be doing is, number one, I will be giving you advice on investments that you can go into that are safe and reasonable. I'll also educate you on some of the investment opportunities that we have. It's optional if you want to do it. However, I only like people who have minimum of $10,000 let's reduce it to minimum $5,000. The people to chat me up, okay? You have minimum $5,000 in your savings and you are looking for what to invest it into for free. I'm not going to charge you for my consultancy. I normally charge to counsel people when it comes to what kind of investment is good for them. So you want to send me a mail, your full name, your phone number, the city you live in, the kind of returns on investment you're looking at, to info@stephenakintayo.com. Again, info@stephenakintayo.com. Okay. So I'm going to give you advice. Now, again, I charge. Just get that right so that you don't. I charge to coach people on what investment. I do charge. In fact, for your information, I charge, my charges is $1,000 for 90 minutes, coaching session. But I'm going to be doing that for free. Is email chats and maybe WhatsApp chat only. Email and WhatsApp chat. So, yes, minimum $5,000. I normally do this for those who have $10,000 savings to invest. Reason is because somebody said to me, but what if I have less than that? So let's go straight into this. Now, I want to encourage you to keep saving whatever you have till you have something substantial. And the reason is because most real serious companies or investment opportunities that give good returns need some level of bulk investment, some reasonable level, right? So when you are looking at as low as just $500, $300, $1,000, it's not as if there are no investment opportunities. But number one, you are more open to Ponzi schemes. Number two, what I advise you use such investment to do is to even learn about investment and opportunities that exist. So that one of the things you can do when you know about good, credible investment opportunities, you can then look for partners who have cash that you can tell and say, I just learned about this investment that I can do. You can partner with me and let's go into it together. And, we will share it on, but be open to them so that if something goes wrong, they don't hold you accountable. It's an investment. There's risk involved to every investment. Always know that. It's only an African man that will tell you that there's no risk. Only an African man that you're going to see lose money from investment and begin to cry foul and shout to the rooftop. Of course, it's an investment and it's a risk. What were you expecting? Every investment comes with a risk level. That's why I took time to explain to you the risk levels of investments. It's an investment. It comes with a risk. Okay? So it's wrong when you carry the mindset that I can't lose money. What are you talking about? That is what we do here. We lose money. But we learn from it, move forward, and prevent losing money again. And that's why you want to invest in trainings, having a mentor, having a coach, have somebody who has had more exposure in that area that can tell you, take this road, don't take this road, try it this way, don't try it this way. I think that's the best, conversation. So how many of you are excited about today's training? If you're excited, can you type, I'm excited? Come on, talk to me. If you're excited, can you type, I'm excited? So number 3, the rest I'm going to take tomorrow morning. Number 3 secrets of millionaire investors is that they spread their risk. Okay, they spread their risk. So if they have, let's say, $10,000, what they do is they can invest a portion into buying shares of a good company, a portion into trading, so share in terms of long run and leveraging on compound interest. Then a portion of that investment goes into, by the way, those of you who are joining me now, can you let me know? My name is Stephen Akintayo. I'm Africa's most sought after investment coach. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm doing this 3-day workshop on investment. 3-day workshop on investment. What are we doing? Basically, we're sharing with you on what investment is, how to invest, things to prevent, things to do, and all of that. And it's been a wonderful time. And I have a gift for you. If you are able to share my video 100 times, I would like you to copy. How do you do that? 50 times, sorry. If you're able to share this video 50 times, I have a gift for you. What's the gift? It's a book of mine. It's on Amazon. It's called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. This book goes for $47, but you're getting it for free. Yes, you heard me, free. Okay, how do you get it? You want to copy the link of this video, post it on all the WhatsApp group you belong to, all the Facebook group you belong to, all the LinkedIn groups you belong to. Screenshot it and send it to me, info@stephenakintayo.com. Also, create what we call a Facebook party, fantastic tool by Facebook, where you can invite all your friends to watch this video. Now, I'm not paying you for sharing. I'm just appreciating you for doing that. I think you should share even if I'm not giving you a gift. Because I'm also, when somebody sow, he reaps. I'm sharing with you guys what I will have charged, as much as $5,000 to teach you, but I'm sharing with you for free. Okay, so I think it's just fair to share this video across all your social media platforms. And I appreciate you as you do so. God bless you. Aaron says he's gotten value. He has had a great time with me today. Ademola says, I just joined, but I got value. Fallon says, how can I get information on the asset and liability level of a company? Well, if it's a quoted company, it's going to be on their website. It's part of the requirements. So if they're already in the stock market, it's going to be there. It's going to be there. But if they're not, I doubt a private company will give you all those information. However, there are still ways you're going to know for a private company. For example, just give an example of our company. We're into real estate. You can go to our website, you can go to our social media, and you see all the estates we have. You see pictures of customers who we allocated their estates, their properties. So at least that gives you an idea of who we are. You know that, oh, these people have 6 estates, they have so number of estates, they have asset. Okay, that just should calm you down. And I'm going to take as many questions as you guys have. So feel free to start asking me questions. Okay, feel free to start asking. So number 3, to become a millionaire investor. As your journey, share this video. Share across all social media platforms. Please share. Number 3 is spread the risk. Okay, are you ready for number 3? Type I'm ready if you're ready for number 3. Type I'm ready. Type I'm ready if you're ready for number 3. Number 3, spread your risk. Okay, so don't put all your in savings in the capital market. I don't think so. I'm not really a number 1 fan of capital market. I'm not going to say you shouldn't, but I'm not a number 1 fan. I'm not. Okay, I'm not. So, but I feel it's still an investment you shouldn't joke with. Okay, so spread your risk. If I were you, I would buy some shares in the long term, the Warren Buffett model, where I'm leveraging on compound interest, right? Where I'm going to buy the shares of companies, study their company, check their annual returns, check all these things, read, see that the company is okay, and the company is doing well and has a good management team. When I look at all that, what will I do? I go ahead and I can buy some of their shares. Okay, another portion you also want to do is to put a portion maybe into trading. You should have a stockbroker, and you should consult your stockbroker for some of these things. So you can also trade, right? Get somebody who can help you trade. Learn about trading. It's also a skill you should learn. Good news, we're going to be teaching that this evening, 9 p.m. Dubai time, 6 p.m. London and Nigerian time, and of course it's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, US Eastern Standard Time. But it's strictly for members of the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. They are the ones that are going to be watching that training. We're going to be doing training on Forex, okay? And I think either tomorrow or today we'll do another training on investing in cryptocurrency wisely, right? So we have all that, but it's strictly for the members of the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. Somebody asked me, how do I become a member of the investment club? Send me a mail to info@stephenakintayo.com. So spread your investment. A portion high risk, a portion low risk, a portion mid risk is number 3 secret of millionaire investors. So they don't just put everything. Sometimes they even spread it in sectors. I'm going to put a portion into real estate sector. I'm going to put a portion into technology sector, and then I'm going to put a portion of my investment into maybe car company or food company like McDonald's, and all of that. So, or banking, finance. I'm going to buy shares of maybe Bank of America. I'm going to buy the shares of it depends, Barclays Bank and things like that. So you want to spread so that whatever happened, maybe the market crash in one, okay, at least you still have another, that is fine. But remember, you are going into investment. It comes with a risk. And I think we need to destroy that mindset in Africa. In fact, when you go into investments in developed countries, it is criminal, okay, for an investment company not to tell you that you stand a chance of losing all your money if they do not say it. In fact, they must write it, okay, for you to read. If they don't do it, they can go to jail, right? It's criminal. But in Africa, literally, people will be telling me, Mr. Stephen, was 100% guarantee. And I just smile, right? There's no such thing. And the earlier we wake up to understanding investment proper, the better we do it the way it should be done, with the mindset, with the proper education level, with the proper understanding that we need to have. And And that way, people will make more money because you go into those investments with your two eyes open. So you know what you are into. You know what you are risking. You know what the risk level is. You know you are going with your two eyes open. How many of you have enjoyed this presentation so far? Okay, if you have enjoyed it, type I've enjoyed it. And do I deserve some accolade at all? If you think I deserve some accolade, clap for me. Type you deserve an accolade. Come on, talk to me. I mean, these are things you just don't get like that. Everybody doesn't come on Facebook and start giving you powerful secrets when it comes to investment. So come on. If I've done a good job, celebrate me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with I say this again and again. Africans need to learn how to honor people. Okay, we need to. I mean, Africans don't honor people until they die. You see Robert Mugabe's burial, how everybody went there and were saying good things about Robert Mugabe. Before Robert Mugabe died, all the African countries were calling him the devil of Africa. He died. Now everybody says, oh, he fought apartheid. He fought the slave masters, the white people, blah, 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 blah. It's just a culture. Africans do not celebrate their heroes when they are alive. It's when they are dead. That's why everybody says, he was a good guy. He was a good guy. He was a good boss. He was a good man. We need to change that narrative. Celebrate people when they are alive. It shows that you have honor when you do that. It's not, you don't even do that for them. It talks about you. It talks about your personality. When you celebrate people for the good things they do, rather than always focusing on their weaknesses, is a sign that you're a man or a woman of honor. You know how to honor people. I didn't know what honor was. And I've made this mistake before. I used to think honor is the same thing as integrity. I didn't know that honor is your ability to celebrate people, appreciate people, just get, to make people know who they are and how much impact they have made, and knowing how to celebrate them. It took me a long while to do that, and I'm learning, and now I'm beginning to take it seriously, even with my family, how to honor them, how to show respect to people. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You should show respect to your children. You should honor your children. It's one of the ways to reap it back. There are certain cultures that Africans need to learn. Honor people. Honor them. Oh, my son, you've done a good job. Nowadays, I tell my son when he does a good job, I'm proud of you. Of course, when he's wrong, I tell him he's wrong. But when he's done something good, I honor him. It's a powerful tool that you can use to grow. And I mean, great men are men of honor. Okay, so thank you all. Everybody says good job, great guy. Oh, good. Now I feel I'm flabbergasted. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Any question? I'm going to take your questions right now. Tomorrow, we're going to continue. The next session is strictly for those who are members of the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. Okay, that's what those is going to be for. Like I said, those of you who don't know what the investment club is, or you want to learn how do you become a member of the investment club, no problem. All you need to do is send me a mail, info@stephenakintayo.com. If you're able to fulfill the requirements, we can add you to the investment club before the class starts. Okay, we can add you. Basically, you need to have bought my video course, or invest in our property or invest in our company to be a member of that club. So today we're going to be looking at Forex trading, how to do it safely. Trainings and steps to look into when you want to go into Forex. I have a trainer, one of my protege, who is doing very well. This young man used to work with me as an intern. Today, now he owns about 5 different subsidiaries, makes over, $30,000 every month, profit from just trading in Forex. A young man who just started his life, and so he's going to be training us. We have somebody else who is also going to be training us on cryptocurrency, who also started as a security man. He's currently in Dubai now. We brought all his family on vacation to Dubai. I mean, people who just move from zero to turning their life around. And it can be your story too. I mean, it's possible. These things are possible. right? It's possible, very possible. Ademola says, how do I invest in your company? Oh, very easy. Just send me a mail. info@stephenakintayo.com. You're going to learn how to. We have a real estate company and we're open to investors. We're trying to raise 10 billion naira so that we can fence all our estates and start building houses, for people. I mean, Africa needs to develop our infrastructure, and it's just the truth. We have to develop our infrastructure. Fumix says, please, how can I send 300 on an errand? My sister Fumi, I take your question as question number one. Feel free, guys. It's question time. Feel free and start asking me questions. I'm going to take your question. So, my sister Fumi, let me start by saying life is in phases, men are in sizes. Live your size per time. The biggest reason why people fail in life is not because there are no opportunities. It's not because God hates them. It's because they don't know times and seasons. It's because they are not contented with where they are and understand the phases to life. Okay? When you only have $300 in your savings, you need to increase that savings. Just keep saving more. And use that period to learn more. Use that period to buy books. Use some of those money to get video courses. Okay? Because $300 will not even buy some of my video courses. So life is in phases, man. When I started this journey, I didn't just overnight started. I can't remember ever investing $300 in anything. What I used those kind of money for was I spent it on trainings, video courses, buying of books, reading and getting. You see, once your mind is empowered, it's a matter of time. Your hand will be empowered. It's just the truth. Once your mind is empowered, your hand will soon be empowered. It's the mind first. The young man that I told you, the Herus that I just played this video, who turned $1,000 to $150,000, he didn't start by just money. He started by buying the training. He told you I came to his church. I was a guest speaker in his church. I spoke. After that, he paid $1,000 to buy my video course on cryptocurrency. Right? He watched it. He spent some weeks doing research, doing analysis, doing all of that. It just what didn't happen overnight. It took his time. In fact, he told me that after he watched my video, he still spent another few months doing analysis before he now got, okay, I'm going to invest in this particular stock, this particular cryptocurrency, in this particular ICO and all of that, and started investing like that. In 7 months, he made $150,000 from $1,000. That's the beginning. So the beginning is not, oh, I have money, let me put it. And that's why Africans lose their money. That's why they lose their money. Oh, I have $300. Where can I put it on? Let me just put $300, and then get $500. I put into, I get $1,000. And that's how people fall into Ponzi scheme. They fall into schemes that they lose money, lose everything. And sometimes I said to myself, it's painful. People who often lose money in Africa are those who are not rich. Rich people have already spent money to know the game. It's usually very poor people who lose their money to all this, we're helping you to trade crypto. Just give us the money, give us the $300. We'll help your money, we'll trade. It's poor people who lose those money, and it's painful. Okay, it's painful. Don't invest in what you don't know. Don't do it. Don't do it. I look at a couple of my students, should I call them my student, who didn't tell me. And some of you, please don't do this. You call somebody your mentor, you go into investment, you didn't even seek counsel. You didn't even seek counsel. Okay, you have even done it before you knew the person. At least open up to the person. At least this person is an expert. I have a student, for example, 120 million lost into investment. I have another one. Okay? 55 million lost. Not only his own personal money, relative money, family member money. If he had told me, I will let him know. Okay? I will let him know this is not how they do it. Okay? I'll let him know. So, my sister, you don't have my video course on cryptocurrency. If you do, why not go watch it? practice what he says, and invest your $300. Why not do that? How about that? Huh? Full mix. If truly you have my video course on cryptocurrency, why not watch the video, practice what the video says, and invest your $300 instead of looking for who to give $300 to and lose the entire $300, and then come to me too on inbox and say, Mr. Zividi, I've lost my $300. It's like the world just hates me, or everybody, everything is just not working, just as if everything is against me. Come on. Okay, so life is a phases. Men are in sizes, live your size part time. No, you know how to go about this. At a phase, is either you do the investment yourself. Because let me tell you this, let me wrap up with it. And I'm waiting for more questions if you have questions for me. You can't lack two things at the same time. It's wrong. Okay? You cannot lack, okay, money and lack time. You can't, it doesn't make sense. You don't have money and you don't have time. It is insane. You must have one. Either you have enough money or you have enough time. So when you are in a state where all I have is $300, all I have is $1,000, all I have is $1,000, you know, then what do you do with that money? Use that money to buy video courses, buy trainings, and do what? Dig yourself into it. Create time and learn the thing yourself. So that even though the money wasn't much, that's what Heroes did. He only had, you know, not much. He had $2,000. He paid $1,000 to buy my video course, then $1,000 to invest. So what did he do? He watched all the video, did his own personal investigation and research on different ICOs that are coming out from what he learned, and then invested the little $1,000. In 7 months, that thing turned to $150,000. That's how you do it. However, if you do not have time, then you should have enough money. At least you have up to $10,000. That's the point here. But you don't have money and you don't have time. Abba. Doesn't make sense. It's the same thing with when you are poor and you are proud. Those things are wrong. They are very, very wrong. No money, no time. Abba. Poor, proud. No. If I'm not going to have money, I should have enough time. If I'm not going to have, that's why sometimes people tell me, Stephen, I don't have money for your coaching, but I say, okay, why not look for somebody like me in your country that you can go and work for free under the person? Because some of you don't live in Lagos, so it's not even as if you can come and work with me. So I tell some of them, I say, why not look for somebody, okay? You know, so I just got a mail now. Please don't send me this kind of mail. Info, please. I don't like this kind of mail. It doesn't make sense. I'm not going to reply this mail. Info, please. Info of what? How? What? What exactly do you want? Right? It's business now. Let's be a bit formal and serious. Info of what now? Huh? Be serious. Be formal. Because, listen, when you are not sophisticated, you attract all manner of people. Right? You attract the wrong people. Serious-minded people will not reply this kind of mail. I may be a bit harsh, but this is not right. Right? You don't just info, please. Info of what? You didn't even put your name. You didn't say hello. You didn't say, oh, you know, I watched so video. You talked about so. And I am interested in so. You just say info. Info of what? I'm into more than 20 business. So which one? I don't even know who this person is. Right? Please, these are... Oftentimes when people come to me and say they invested money, they lost money, I will just say, there must be something you missed. You have to look inwards. How did I even carry myself? How did I communicate it? How did I talk? There are some people who tell me, Mr. Stephen, I can't send you a mail. I don't even have email address. So how do you think people became rich? Right? They don't have email. They don't know how to. Even those who didn't go to school. I kid you not. Those who didn't go to school. Like someone like Koscharis, the owner of Maduka, didn't go to school. But these are people who find a way to learn how to send a mail, how to write a letter, how to communicate. Okay, so because sometimes, and people will tell me, you know, I don't know, the guy is proud. They don't talk to us. They don't reply. Oh, there's a way to go about things when you want to deal with serious people. Except you want to deal with unserious scammers who, of course, are just looking for who to take advantage of, so they don't even care what you do. Just you can send any message. They don't even do mail. Okay, it's a phone call. We'll send the money. I promise you, right? You'll get it back. Come on, don't do. Be formal, be professional. Wait, am I hard? If I'm hard, type 1. If I'm not hard, type 2. Am I hard? A lot of people always say I'm a bit hard. And God sees my heart. I just don't know how to hide and sugarcoat the truth. Oh. Am I hard? Guys, talk to me. Am I hard? Am I being hard right now? Okay, am I being hard? Okay, am I being hard? If I'm being hard, let me know. If I'm being fair, let me know. Okay, come on, talk to me, guys. If I'm being hard, let me know. Type 1. If I'm not hard, type 2. But I mean, I just feel honestly that, you know, we can't be deceiving ourselves. Okay, we can't. And I've seen too much of deception. Too much of deception. You know, and sometimes people just, and it's because people are afraid to tell you the truth, right? They're afraid to tell you the truth. So you then have this, you know, roller coaster. How can you go? And somebody will tell me, Mr. Steven, I invested 100 million. I say, where's the email transaction, email conversation? They say, email, okay. Mr. Steven, email. Which email? The guy, I got his number, I called him, you know, and he said I should wire the money, and I wire. And I'll be like, Jesus, you invested 100 million in so-called investment, whatever, and you did not even send a mail. If the thing needs to go to court, or it becomes an issue that require legal action, is it verbal communication you use as a proof that you had a business transaction in the court of law? And when people like that now go to court, they lose such cases. They will say, oh, Nigerian law, you know, Nigerian legal system is porous. You two didn't do things properly. Okay, you didn't do things properly. Okay, and I don't know how to lie to people. The truth has to just be said one way or the other. Right? I mean, it just has to be said. Fallon Chidera says, may God help our people. T Blue says, you are truthful. Afon says, I'm hard. Afon, if I catch you. Okay, any more questions for me? Wow, thank you. Some of you say I'm fair. Alexa says I'm fair. Alhaji Ankosu says I'm fair. Zita says I'm fair. Okay, thank you if you say I'm fair. I hope you are saying the truth. Kinsley says I'm fair. Because I notice in Africa, we don't like saying the truth to ourselves. Maybe some of you are deceiving me. I don't even know. Olutokumbo says you are fair. We just need to say the truth. Without this type of hardness, people won't leave their comfort zone. You know, I believe so. But sometimes I always ask myself, I might just be too hard on these people. Kenny Oye says, you are not, sir. Thank you, sir. Because sometimes I just say, that might not be too hard. I might not be too you know, because I get it. I understand. And let me say this. There's nothing to be ashamed of. The same me that is saying all this grammar, I used to be like you. So there's nothing to hide there. Okay? And people too, the people who helped me were a bit hard on me too. Okay? Maybe that was why I got better. So maybe it was their own hardness that has rubbed off on me. Because me too, I started as a novice, just didn't know my left from right, did things in the wrong way. But over time, I'm learning that these things are not the right way to do things. Send a mail, right? You know, have a conversation, be detailed in your whatever you want to do. All these things are good and it helps in at least also protecting yourself. Funny enough, it just helps you to protect yourself. Okay, some of what I'm saying is not even for me. It's for your own sake, right? Because one day it may not be me that you're dealing with and you want to do investment. And let it be proper, you know, so that, I mean, if anything goes wrong, right? There are documentation, there are things you can show. This was my first mail, this was my second mail, this was the interaction. You know, all these things are important. You know, Faith Daystar says you are hard. Faith Daystar. I'm hard, Abby. Okay. Fallon says, okay, who else? Any more questions? Kinsey said the truth at times is a bit bitter. I agree with you. Olalekan says, brother, you are only talking sense. That's the right way to teach people that are ready to learn. Okay, thank you guys. At least I'm encouraged with what you've said, that one has to just find a way to communicate the truth to you guys, because it's just, and I know, and I want to appreciate this guy. I'm not going to mention his name. He has sent another mail and he sent it properly. Can somebody celebrate him? That's how things are done. Not only did he introduce himself, he put his phone number and he mentioned exactly what he needed. You know, can we celebrate him? That's a good student. That's a good student. That's how he's done. Okay. Please help me clap for him, because please help me clap for him, because I love when you kind of correct people and they make a job, because this correction is not for me, it's for you. Ultimately, you will still do business with somebody else, and your ability to pick this up becomes something that they will look at you and say, this is a serious investor. All right, so can we help me clap for him, celebrate him? His name is Victor. I'm not going to mention his surname, but he just sent me another mail and wrote the next mail properly. I'm proud of him and I'm impressed with that. That's how it's done. Okay, that's a good student right there. Zita says, I celebrate the good student. Thank you, Zita, for celebrating him. I just want him to see that, because I may be tough at times, but I also love to celebrate people when they do things right. You know, just to put that out there. Thank you, Mr. Victor, for resending the mail and putting it in proper context. So since we don't have any more questions, in closing, those of you who want more inquiries, send me a mail, info@stevenakintayo.com. Okay, info@stevenakintayo.com. I've pinned it, and whatever you want, I'm going to get back to you. I'll also be willing to counsel you on the right thing to do. You can feel free to follow me across all social media. I'm at Steven Akintayo on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. At Steven Akintayo. On Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. At Steven Akintayo. Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. While on Facebook, I'm Steven Akintayo TV. On Facebook and on LinkedIn, Steven Akintayo TV. My website is www.stevenakintayo.com. That's my personal website. Okay? www.stevenakintayo.com. That's my personal website. Okay? Not my company website. I have several websites for different companies that we own. Also, those of you who want to, you have $5,000 to $10,000 and you want to invest, you're looking for a right investment opportunity to take advantage of, that you can invest in, just send me a mail to info@stevenakintayo.com. 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 Kenny Oye says, when are you coming down to New Jersey? Kenny, send me a mail. Any one of you in any country, just send me a mail, okay? I cannot be traveling all over the world. We can do business even without being in whatever country, right? So just do a mail. I just love mails. I think mail does a lot of magic. Kenny Oye says, how much is the cost in New Jersey? Cost of what? Okay, cost of what exactly? So I'm going to wrap up now. We will start the afternoon class. It's 9 p.m. Dubai time, 6 p.m. London and Nigerian time, and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in US. We are going to be learning about Forex as a business. We're also going to be learning about cryptocurrency as a business at this time. It's not open to general public. It's strictly for members of my investment club. So that session is not public. However, by tomorrow, I will be back this same time, 4 p.m. Dubai time, 1 p.m. Lagos, Nigerian time and London time, and 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. US Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning for another free session that is going to be public. You're all going to be watching that. But the next class that we're having this evening is strictly for the member of the Stephen Akintayo Investment Club. Strictly for them. Okay, there is a webinar link we're going to be giving them, and that's the only way they're going to be accessing it. I love you all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. I know some of you found a way to be on one of the groups. You still are not a member of my investment club. You are not. You really are not. So get it right. You are not. There are a lot of things we're going to be launching very soon for the members of the investment club. You are not. So don't assume because you're in one group you are not. So to really become a proper member of my investment club, do me a mail. Okay, ask for the requirement. Just do things properly, and I think it's just right to do things properly. Right? It's just right to do things properly. Send me a mail to info@stephenakintayo.com. info@stephenakintayo.com. So I don't know if you want to celebrate me as I sign out. Come on, I love you guys. I'm grateful for all of you who shared my video. Remember, I have a gift for those of you who shared this video 50 times. It's my book called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. Okay, it's my book called Maximizing Your Real Estate Investment. If you share the video 50 times, screenshot all where you shared, send it as a mail, and I'll reply you with that book. It's $47 on Amazon, but you're getting it for free. Okay, I love all of you. I say thank you for watching. Faith Breeze says thank you for your time. You're welcome. Frankly says I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. Faith Breeze says love you. Love you too. Kinsley says thank you, sir. We love you too. We love you too. Fumik says love you too, sir. Thank you, my sister. Love you too. Franklin says love you. Kenny Oye says training about how to do online marketing. Send me a mail, Kenny Oye. Send me a mail. Jacob Manuel says nice one, bro. Thank you. Thank you. People are clapping for me. All of you, thank you. Thank you. Well, the good news is that every one of you who send me a mail and you're able to join, you're able to buy any of my video courses, you will also gain access to my investment club. Okay, to qualify you to get access. So Kenny Oye, send me a mail. Okay, because once you're able to pay for any of my video courses, I'll give you access to the investment club today so that you can be part of the training on Forex. Love you all. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Keep sharing the video. Keep sharing. Don't stop. Love you.